Hi. So let's see how we use the trigonometry in the real life situations. So normally we call them height and distance problem because mostly it deals with the height and the distance and sometimes with the angle also. Okay, the angle of elevation, angle of depression. In this problem, it has been given like from a point P on the level ground, the angle of elevation of the top tower is 30 degree. If the tower is 100-meter high, what is the distance of the point P from the foot of the tower? So I have taken a right angle triangle here. So they say there is a tower. So I take this as the tower, this side as the tower, this vertical line as the tower. And this point I take it as P. This is the point on the level ground. There is an angle of elevation which is 30 degree over here from the point P to the top of the tower. So this line would be the horizontal line. This might be the horizontal line. This would be the line of sight, right? Hope you would have got the picture now. So what is given in the problem? 30 degree is the angle of elevation. Fine. And they've given you the height of the tower and that is 100 meters here. So write down this. Now, how do you use the trigonometric ratio here? Just see what is given and what is being asked. Okay. So the height of the tower is given and the distance from the tower to the point P is asked. So the unknown side, I take it as x. So this is what is to be found out. They have given you the height and the angle. So let's see what sides are they. If the angle is at P, the tower, the 100 meters is your opposite side, right? This is your opposite side and the side to be found out is your adjacent side. So which ratio do we use for opposite and adjacent? That's tan, okay? So we have to use the ratio for tan here. Tan theta is equal to opposite over adjacent, right? Let's apply that here. So here the theta is 30 degree. So I take it as tan 30 degrees is equal to opposite. Opposite we know it is 100 over the adjacent side. Adjacent is what you're going to find out. So I take it as x. Tan 30 is 1 by root 3. You can either use your calculator or you can use the trick which I've already explained in another video clipping. Okay, is equal to 100 over x. Now, how do we solve for the x? Use algebra here. Multiply throughout by x. So what happens? I'm just multiplying throughout by x here. So in the next step I would get x over root 3 equals 100, right? The x on my right side would have got cancelled when I multiply it with x. Next, I'm going to bring the root 3 to the other side. So I just multiply again by root 3 this time. Your root 3 gets cancelled from your left side, and on the right you get 100 times root 3. So we know that root 3 is 1.73. So that's 100 times 1.73, that is 173 meters. Write the units. So the distance from the tower, from the foot of the tower is 173 meters. So simple. Here you have two ships are sailing in the sea on the two sides of the lighthouse. Ship is on both the sides. Okay, either opposite side. So what I take is, let's take the sea as ship 1 and this one is ship 2. Okay, you have two ships. I have drawn the picture here so that you get a clue, and this AB, let it be the lighthouse. Okay, this is the lighthouse. Now I think it is clear. You have a lighthouse in the middle and you have two ships on either side. The angle of elevation of the top of the lighthouse is observed from the ships are 30 degree on one side and the other side it is 45 degrees. If the lighthouse is 100 meters high, that is shown here, what is the distance between the two ships? So you have to find the total distance, okay? So what I am going to do is, I take it as two right angle triangles. So first I would take the triangle ABC. Here this is 90 degrees, so I can take that as a right angle triangle. I would find out what is CA or AC, okay? Then I would take the next triangle and find out what is my AD. Add them up, you get the distance between the ships, right? Let's do that. So I just take in triangle, the first triangle, in right triangle, it is a right triangle, in triangle BAC. The right angle is at A, right? So here I need to find out this side, the side adjacent to the angle 30 degree, right? So that's adjacent side. So this is adjacent side, and this 100 meters, the height of the lighthouse is my opposite side. So again here I am going to use the tan formula, okay? So I would write tan 30, opposite is 100 over adjacent is C. So we know, okay, just write the value of tan 30 here. So that's 1 over root 3 equals 100 over CA. Now I multiply on both sides. I'm going to multiply by root 3, the denominators, okay, root 3 CA. Just multiply root 3 CA on either side. So what happens? You have 1 over root 3 here, and when you multiply root 3 CA on your left side, and on the right you already had 100 over CA, multiply this side also with root 3 CA. So what happens is, this side your root 3 and root 3 will get cancelled. Here your CA and CA gets cancelled. So you are left with CA equals 100 root 3. And as we know that the root 3 is 1.73, you can directly multiply that to the 100 and you get 173 meters here. You have found out CA. One part of the triangle you have got it. Now, look at the next one. So this is very simple. You needn't do all this for this triangle, okay? In triangle, in the right triangle, BAD, the angle is 45 degree, right? So if this is 45 degree, you know the other one is also 45 degree. That means this side and this side are the same, right? When the base angles are equal, the sides are equal. So your AD would be equal to your AB. So I would write, since triangle, right triangle BAD is a right isosceles triangle, your AD will be equal to, AD is equal to AB. So you have got AD as 100 meters now. Got it? So the next side also you got. Now the question is distance between the two ships. So your distance, therefore, distance between the ships is equal to CA plus AD. That is, CA is 173 meters plus AD is 100. So the answer is 273 meters. Let's look at this one, the third problem. Here I have drawn the picture already. An observer 1.6 meters tall. So the observer's height is mentioned. So you have to consider that too, okay? So I take this AB as the observer, okay? This is the observer. So his height is 1.6. An observer 1.6 meter tall is 20 root 3 meters away from a tower, okay? So this is the tower and he is 20 root 3 meters away. I have mentioned this. The angle of elevation from his eye to the top of the tower. Now his eye level, since the height of the person is given, your eye level would be here, not from the ground level, okay? If they haven't mentioned anything about the height, maybe the angle of elevation you can take from the ground level. Here, since the observer's height is mentioned, you have to have the normal eye level is BE, okay? And the angle of elevation will be between the normal eye level and the line of sight. This is line of sight and this one is his normal eye level. This is the horizontal line. Now you have the right angle triangle BED. Understood? This is the right angle triangle. Now they ask you the height of the tower. Height of the tower is DC, that is from here to here, okay? This is the height of the tower. So, if you are using the triangle BED, okay, let's take in triangle, the right triangle BED, you know one measure, that is the base, you know, okay, because since at the bottom it is a rectangle, this BE and AC is going to be the same. So the BE is also 20 root 3, right? You know the base, you need to find this DE, right? You're going to find out this. So that's opposite side and adjacent side again here. So I use tan 30. It is not always tan, okay? Sometimes it may be sine or cos depending on the side they've asked. Here it is opposite and adjacent, so I am using tan. So tan 30 is given and the opposite side is what you need to find out. So that I take it as DE. And the adjacent side is 20 root 3, okay? And you know tan 30 is 1 over root 3, right? By now you would have got thorough with that. Yeah. And this side it is DE equals 20 root 3. Now multiply both sides by 20 root 3 so that you can get rid of the 20 root 3 as denominator in your right side. So what happens? This side it is 20 root 3 times 1 over root 3 on your left, and on your right it is DE over 20 root 3 times, you're multiplying throughout, right? So 20 root 3. What happens on your right? The 20 root 3 and 20 root 3 will get cancelled. On your left, the root 3 and root 3 gets cancelled. So you get DE as 20 meters, okay? You've got DE as 20 meters. Now the height of the tower is what is asked, right? So height of the tower is equal to DE, right, plus EC. See, this is a rectangle, so if BA is 1.6, your EC will also be 1.6. So you needn't find out that, you already have it. You got your DE as 20. Add the EC. EC is 1.6 and that will give you 21.6 meters. Just go through once again. Get the ideas, basic ideas clear. It is going to be the same with all the problems. Thank you. See you in the next class. Bye.